As I mentioned, I was a former CFO for a large construction company, and this is kind of my view of the world, right? It was where's the opportunity and where are we going to build? This chart has not been updated since the last election. We're still kind of waiting to see what Trump and the infrastructure plans play and where that's going to be. But my quick observation from how we see where opportunity is it's basically where heavily dense populations exist to where the demographics of the population is tending to move. So I call it the coastal smile. We're seeing, construction follow people. People drive what we do, and the opportunity for us to build is really in the southern and western parts of the U.S. Not to say that the rest of the country isn't unimportant, it's just that the markets for construction tend to be a bit smaller in those markets. Now, with that said, the view of the country I have today looks a lot more like this. And we have, and I'll share with you during this presentation, a number of different views around risk as to how it drives our rating of each state. But the headline here is roughly 30% of all the states within the U.S. right now present risk environments which are not positive or favorable with regards to statutory issues, case law, and insurance-related matters for construction companies. And while we rate some of the states as average, the yellow here, so you can see many of these states here have an average rating in terms of risk. In each one of those states, though, there's probably one or two factors that you need to pay attention to that runs counter to a favorable outcome for contractors as a whole. So we're going to spend time talking about how we get there. But before we get there, let me talk about the risk framework that we're all accustomed to. And you can change the general contractor box to an owner box, and general, sub, whatever it is. At the end of the day, we work really hard to craft very effective contracts that we